say it's good to be with you today. It's good to have all you folks out to support us this morning. And this is my home church, and I've always been proud of Smyrna. And everywhere we go, I always say when we introduce the group, I'm from Smyrna, or drug town, and you'd be surprised that the people know where Smyrna Church is. The first number we'd like to do this morning is Church by the Side of the Road. There's a little white church by the side of the road, and it stands so full of memories and treasures untold. Its doors are always open, and the Spirit dwells within. And it was at that altar that I gave my heart to Him. How I love that old church by the side of the road, and it stands so full of memories and treasures untold. But so there be a new one to gather the fold, and the old one will stand empty by the side of the road. Hard on the old ones that's been there for so long, but they fell on the bended knee and up the voice in song, while they watched the children grow and give their hearts to the Lord. It was there in that old church by the side of the road. How I love that old church by the side of the road, and it stands so full of memories. So there be a new one to gather the fold, and the old one will stand empty by the side of the road. Sagging, there's an old fake sign, and the paint is cracked and peeling and weathered with time. What we see on the outside doesn't matter at all. It's the Spirit within when they have that altar call. How I love that old church by the side of the road, and it stands so full of memories and treasures untold. So there'll be a new one to gather the fold, and the old one will stand empty by the side of the road. Yeah, the old one will stand empty by the side of the road. Matter of fact, we were in the mountains this past week, Patsy and I. She had a birthday, and we was up there in a little cabin, and we always look for that little white church by the side of the road. That's God's country, and matter of fact, we seen the name of a road, and the name of it was God's Country Road. So, try, what a friend.
Sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. trouble anywhere. We should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Can we find a friend so faithful who will all our sorrow share? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Are we weak and heavy laden, covered with a load of care? Precious Savior, still our refuge. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Do thy friends despise, forsake thee? Take it to the Lord in prayer. In his arms he'll take and shield thee. Thou wilt find a solace there.
I'll take just a few seconds and introduce the group. We've acquired a banjo player when Teddy White, playing our bass back here, had a bad year last year. He had some heart issues, and so we had to get Doug, our banjo player, to fill in and play the bass for us. So Doug's such a great Christian guy, and I didn't want him to leave the group, so we got him playing the banjo for us now. So all the better. And Mr. Teddy White back here on the bass. Everybody knows Teddy. I think he's been here a time or two, but this will be Doug's first time. And we're just honored to have all of us, because you gotta, when you play as a group, you gotta be dedicated and you gotta be devoted. Because if one of you don't show up, it makes it tough on the group. So I'm proud of all these folks. They always support me and keep me in line wherever we go. If I get in the wrong key or whatever, they'll tell me. But it's good to have Christian friends to help you out. Everybody knows Racy. Racy made us play the mandolin, and we got Miss Monica. Monica was here in the church years ago. Miss Monica Williams doing her female singing for us, and then, of course, I'm Mike Garner playing the guitar. So what we got?
We'll give you some money after you finish.
We're going to do an old tune everybody knows. Somebody Touch Me.
Somebody touch me. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch me. Must have been the hand of our Lord. Glory, glory, glory. Somebody touch me. Glory, glory, glory. Somebody touch me. Glory, glory, glory. Somebody touch me. Must have been the hand of our Lord. Somebody touch me while I was praying. Somebody touch me while I was praying. Somebody touch me. It must have been the hand of our Lord. Glory, glory, glory. Somebody touch me. Glory, glory, glory. Somebody touch me. Glory, glory, glory. Somebody touch me. It must have been the hand of our Lord. Somebody touch me. must have been the hand of our Lord.
Doug always says when he bought that banjo it was in tune, but no, this next song we're going to do is House of Gold, and you know, we need to build our treasures up in heaven. We all want a nice home and a nice car to drive, and but our focus needs to be on our rewards, what we're going to do when we get home. And so listen to the words of this song. It's on our CD, by the way, House of Gold. People steal, they cheat and lie for the wealth in what it will buy. But don't they know on that judgment day, gold and silver will melt away. I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul was saved and live in this world in a house of gold. And deny my God and do my soul. Good is gold and silver too. If your heart's not good and true, consider hear me when I say, fall down on your knees and pray. I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul was saved and live in this world in a house of gold and deny my God and do my soul and deny my God and do my soul. I bought my guitar, it was in tune too. This next song we do, it's not on our CD. This is what we call our rock and roll song. It's kind of get up and go, but it talks about the wrath of God when he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for things they wasn't doing right. And so God's a God of love, but he's also a God of wrath. If you do wrong and you keep doing wrong, you're going to pay for it. It's just the way it is. So when God descends upon you. I call him
From this land of trouble, trying to reach another shore, trying to reach that land of gladness, where all trouble is no more. It's far away, there's no connection. Sinner man, beware, beware. When your God descends upon you, it will be to let go.
there be glory on that morning when he calls on that glad day, and all our children gather round us at the old judgment day. I call him
From this land of trouble, trying to reach another shore, trying to reach that land of gladness, where all trouble is no more. It's far away, there's no connection. Sinner man, beware, beware. When your God descends upon you, it will be too late for prayer.
there'll be hallelujah singing, and we'll be happy on that shore if we live and trust His guidance. There'll be trouble nevermore. I call him
From this land of trouble, trying to reach another shore, trying to reach that land of gladness, where all trouble is no more. It's far away, there's no connection. Sinner man, beware, beware. When your God descends upon you, it will be too late for prayer. When your God descends upon you, it will be too late for prayer.
We're going to do next, we're going to do a song that Gracie has written. I think we have two original songs, and he's written both of them. And then the first one he wrote, I said, Gracie, what you going to do? He and I, we go to church here, and he said, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. So he went home, he sat on the porch, and he wrote a song in about 15 minutes. I don't know how long it took him to write this one. Maybe longer, maybe less, I'm not sure. But God is definitely in the song he wrote. You listen to the words of this. It's called Permanent Scar. And it'll definitely be on our next CD. So listen as Gracie sings this song, Permanent Scar.
Well, once upon a time, friend, I served old Satan well, until the wise man told me, son, you're headed straight for hell. Well, I could fly with Satan to the sun and not even burn a wing, but when he dropped me to the ground, I heard the angels sing.
So listen to my story, it's simple and it's true. You can't serve the Lord, my friend, serve old Satan too. Stay on the righteous pathway till your earthly days are through. Then Satan will be cast away and you'll have a new body too.
Scars. That's alright, you see, 'cause Jesus has a nail-scarred head, He still delivered me. Well, two roads lay ahead of me, one was right and one was wrong. I took the right one, hallelujah, that's why I wrote this song.
So listen to my story, it's simple and it's true. You can't serve the Lord, my friend, and serve old Satan too. Stay on the righteous pathway till your earthly days are through. Then Satan will be cast away and you'll have a new body too. Listen to my story, it's simple and it's true. You can't serve the Lord, my friend, and serve old Satan too. Stay on the righteous pathway till your earthly days are through. Then Satan will be cast away and you'll have a new body too. Then Satan will be cast away and you have a new body too.
I don't think we're going to get through our 21 songs we had for today. Listen, y'all going to stay for after dinner. We do appreciate everybody coming out. If you could be a lot of different places on Sunday morning than here listening to a bluegrass gospel group, and we thank you for all your support. And we're going to continue doing this. I told Patsy, I said I can play the guitar when I'm 80 years old. My fingers are moved. So God gave me a talent, and I intend to share it with Him and for Him. We're going to try Pass Me Not. That's an old tune.
Pass me not, O gentle Savior. Hear my Hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Trusting only in thy merits, would I see thy face. Heal my broken and wounded spirit. Save me by thy grace. Savior, Savior, hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Savior, Savior, hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Do not pass me by.
Have you been blessed this morning? I tell you, I know I have. Let's give them another round of applause. You know, there's good preaching and there's good singing, and I think it all glorifies the glory of God. And so we're so happy today to have Hammer and Song with us today. We would just like our ushers to come back up today, and we're going to have a love offering for Hammer and Song and just what they mean to us. And if the last mic is Hammer and Song up here to continue singing, and how much that we have been truly blessed by this, and give them another round of applause.
I would like to say a few words. I've got a couple of guys that came to hear me today that I used to teach guitar lessons, still teaching one of them. Dakota Wallace, it's good to have him with us today. And he also uses his talent to go around and sing and lift up God's name. And that just makes me feel good knowing I had a part of that. And little J.D. Huzzy back there. J.D., where you at? I know there he is, standing up. He goes to rest homes and he plays his little guitar, and he reminds me of myself when I was small. I used to go play for my Uncle Roy, and I'd always play in the Red River Valley. And he would just cry, but I got a blessing out of doing that, and they will too. And God bless you guys if you keep doing that. So use your talent for him. What we got? And matter of fact, I think JD played with little Roy Lewis last night, so he's ahead of me. I think they got him up on stage and he done a song, but it's good to have them with us. It's good to have everybody. The next song we're going to do is No Hiding Place. You know, when you do something, you get that feeling in your heart. You can't hide from God. He knows when you done wrong or when you done good. He knows what's in our heart. And so even in Adam and Eve couldn't hide from God. When they bit of the tree of life, they couldn't hide. He knew where they were. So no hiding place.
Sister Mary, she wears a gold chain. Sister Mary, she wears a gold chain. Sister Mary wears a golden chain on each link is Jesus' name. No hiding place down here. Well,
No hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. Well, I come to the rocks to hide my face. The rocks cried out, no hiding place, no hiding place down here.
I'll pitch my tent on your campground. I'll pitch my tent on your campground. I'll pitch my tent on your campground. You're gonna say just one more round. No hiding place down here. Well,
No hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. I come to the rocks to hide my face. The rocks cried out, no hiding place, no hiding place down here.
well, the devil, he wears a hypocrite shoes. Well, the devil, he wears a hypocrite shoes. Well, the devil wears a hypocrite shoes. He don't watch out, he'll fit 'em on you. No hiding place down here. Well,
No hiding place down here. There's no hiding place down here. I went to the rocks to hide my face. The rocks cried out, no hiding place, no hiding place down here.
We've had a rough year in our church for families losing loved ones, and we're going to dedicate this song today to all the people that have passed in our church. And it's going to be called "I Want to Stroll Over Heaven," because we have that assurance. And if you're not saved, it's just going to be bad. That's all I can say. It's going to be bad. So if you don't know Christ, make sure you do get to know Him. There's someone here today when we do the altar call that you folks can come up. Rodney will pray with you. Several around here that will pray with you. If you don't know Christ, you need to know Him, because you never know when our time's going to come. So we're going to do this in honor of the ones that's gone on before us. And we've had a lot of good Christian people that leave our church.
If I survey all the good things that come to me from above, if I count all my blessings in the storehouse of love, I'd simply ask for one favor of Him beyond mortal keep, and I'm sure that He'd grant it again. I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are vanished away. Then we'll long to see here below, but time and treasures have kept us from making plans, as you know. But come that morning of rapture, together we'll stand anew, and I'll stroll over heaven with you. I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are vanished away. Then we'll enjoy the beauty where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with you. I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are vanished away. Then we'll enjoy the beauty where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with you. I want to stroll over heaven with you.
Gracie brought this song to the group a while back. I don't think we've done it anywhere much, so we're going to try this one on you today. It's entitled "I'll Be Hanging Around." And God never leaves us. We always leaving Him. He's always there. So this song talks about Christ is always hanging around for us. He'll be there. All you got to do is call Him.
If you ever had one of those days when everything's going every way but your way, and you feel like the world is falling down, I'll be hanging around. If you need someone to listen when you talk, I'll always be right here, like these pictures on the walls. And as long as you know where to take them down, I'll be hanging around. Like that old shirt in the closet you won't ever throw away. I'll be there when you need me, anytime, night or day. You may not always see me, but even the sun can hide behind a little cloud. I'll be hanging around. This world's turn, you won't ever be alone. Ever glad to see you smile and see you frown. I'll be hanging around. Like that old shirt in the closet you won't ever throw away. I'll be there when you need me, anytime, night or day. the sun can have a little cloud. I'll be hanging around, and I'll always be up here smiling down. I'll be hanging around. Got one little short, funny story. It's a true story, too. I've been having problems with my singing voice, so about 10:30, I went out to the Life Center. I was going to make me a cup of hot herbal tea with some honey. I had it all planned out perfect. I got out there and put my honey and the sugar in the cup, and I put it in the microwave, but I forgot to put the water. And I heated it for about 3 minutes. And they almost called the fire department.
We have to look after Racy as well as they, we kind of look at each other. Right, Jason? We hope we have said something or sung a song that blessed you this morning and lifted you up, because that's what we're all about. It's all about Jesus. That's what my Aunt Donnie says. I call her Aunt Donnie, but a lot of you folks know her as Mel Garner. It's all about Jesus. Everybody knows that goes to Smyrna Church. So anyway, we're going to do Will the Circle Be Unbroken? I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that bus come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I said to an undertaker, please drive slow. Oh, that lady you are carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Way back home, Lord, my home was lonesome. Missed my mother, she was gone. All my brothers and sisters crying in her home, so sad and alone. And will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home waiting in the sky. Looks like it's about 12 o'clock, so we're going to finish up with a new song. I think Gracie and I may have done it here. And it talks about God, and you know, our God made it all. We have the most powerful God of anybody. They got all these idols, and I can't even think of all the names of the gods they got out there. But Jesus and God made it all. And this song talks about Christ creating everything. Is it get the right key here? But we're going to leave you with this today. And if you got something on your heart and you want to come up and pray, this would be a great song to do it for us, or do it with. Talks about His creation and how grateful we should be and how honored we should be that Christ died for us and His amazing grace saved us. So we're going to try My God Made It All. Summer's gone and winter's a-calling. Trees are brown and snowflakes falling. There's talk all around that God is dead, but I see God everywhere. I see God everywhere. Who made the trees that grow so tall? Who made the grass that grows so small? Who made the air we love to breathe? My God, my God made it all. Summer's gone and winter's calling. Trees are brown and snowflakes falling. There's talk all around that God is dead, but I see God everywhere. I see God everywhere. Who plays the tears in the baby's eye? Who plays the gray in his hair? Who made the birds that fly so high? My God, my God made it all. Summer's gone and winter's a-calling. Trees are brown and snowflakes falling. There's talk all around that God is dead, but I see God everywhere. I see God everywhere. My God, my God made it all.
Let's give him a round of applause. Excellent job there. I tell you, I couldn't even tell they were saying they were out of key. I thought they were in perfect key myself. So I thought it was great.